To you or wherever you are joining me this hour. Welcome to 433 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, after that the global market this first trading day of the mid-week, and the market has opened on a mixed direction. I see that the Asia market has now opened in the green, while in Europe, I see that market has pulled back despite the positive macroeconomic data coming out from that region. But for US market is observing a holiday today. There's no market that shows that they have little activities there because of US financial market celebrating forward for the June holiday. This is also why you are seeing that that market is not open today in US. But for the two other markets, Asia and Europe are seeing a mixed market right away as we speak. Because I will tell you that for Europe market, we're already seeing that despite the positive macro data that came from UK, saying that the inflation figure have hit almost the expected or the targeted 2% of inflation by the Bank of England. That tells you that it has signal already that we might start seeing that in that domain in England, we expect to see that rate cut might start any moment from now. In their next meeting expected to hold on Thursday this week, we might expect to see that they will start adjusting their rate. What we call policy losing in terms of monetary policy. That today is good that we're having this at the back of mind that yes, despite the positive macro data that hit that zone, like I just said earlier, this market has moved in the right direction, in the right direction, meaning it's lower as to speak. But good thing is that the inflation figure that came from that from UK, which called a consumer price index, rose to a level in terms of annual basis in 12 months to the month of May, down from 2.3 in April to 2.2% or 2.0% for the month of May, and that is the first time for almost the first time almost 2 months, 2 years plus. Right from not 3 years plus from since 2021 July. This is the first time that we're seeing that the inflation in UK is coming as low as this 2%, as we speak, and that also has signaled that the likelihood that the central bank over there will start going a path of what rate cut is very high now. And for me, don't forget that in British also we saw that there's a kind of increase in their wages that has picked up again. That also would going to weigh on inflation, because when there's increase in weight or in wage, there's likely to be that high purchasing power that might push price up because of high demand. But it depends. But let's watch and see what to play out. For good thing is that in that environment, it's a good sign. Also, we have seen that in the same zone, ECB has started cutting rate already, which they did in their last meeting. And if UK also follow suit, that will also make that zone more in terms of boost their economic activities. If cost of fund in that region start coming down, forget that Germany is one of the biggest economy in that eurozone. But if we're seeing that we're seeing that UK has started will start cutting rate in their next meeting, especially coming on Thursday here, which is tomorrow, to see if there will be rate cut in their meeting. I believe that this figure that came also will be a kind of a signal that they might likely to to cut rate. This is the good news for investors in that domain, and also we believe that for those that are also looking at stocks that are the most valuable stock to put their money. Now in US, we're seeing that Nvidia has a kind of overtake Apple and Microsoft company now to become to wear the crown of most profitable company in the world today. For me, it's a good one. Don't forget that this is a chip maker that has since this AI came on board. The wave of AI has also put in this company to a new height. For me, it's a good thing for them. It's like as investors, look at companies that you see that they are kind of creating value for shareholders. It helps you to make what informed investment decision. And this for this mature economy. Or which also that is very, very important that when we see an environment where we are seeing that commodity prices are coming down, which I would say that for for crude oil, we are seeing that price this morning has kind of each downward, to show that the price has also slowed down. For me, it's a good news for the market. Why? Because when you see a lower commodity price, it's also kind of increase the demand. which is good. But for that eurozone also, we're looking at the political stability, in that zone. How it's going to generate, how it's going to generate kind of confidence also. Don't forget that the European, zone also has to put their house in order and to foster that political stability, and also to help them to attract more inflow, in that environment. But also they have to work on what on their energy price because of the volatility in energy price to see that yes, investment also is also moving to that direction because a lot of foreign, investment in that zone has also relocated because of what political stability and also cost of energy and all those stuff. But we see that this time, let's see, we're going to work towards it to make sure that they're able to put their house in order. That will go a long way to help that region. For me, it's a good one for 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 that zone. It's a good one for eurozone. But also, if you look at what is happening in Asia, Asia for me, Asia stock has opened on a high note, on a positive note, like I said earlier, on the strength of what of demand for tech stock in that environment and push the price up. And also for Japan in that zone, Japan was that their market is also in green. Why? Because we can see that the export report that came showed that Japan weak currency has kind of boosted export because when you see that is why in an economy where you are a producer, when you devalue your naira or anything, your currency, it has the way of attracting or patronage. We see that in Japan because of their weak, and we are seeing that there's a lot of demand for that, demand for their product, and also the producing economy. That, but in terms of volume might not be, but because of the demand, I think the high demand, then that is also very good for them. Also, that market is in green, and also for Australia, Australia has led their rates, their interest rate unchanged in their last meeting, as they're looking at inflation is still raising the ugly head in that environment. These are the things that is shaping also the global market as we speak. Like I told you earlier that in US, because they are on holiday, the activities there is relatively low. But I believe that investors should also look at what is happening there. But that will be after today. Tomorrow we'll start looking at event in that domain. But for me, it's a good one that investors is understanding what is happening globally before they take investment decision. Because I believe that this macroeconomic data we're going to look at today has a way of shaping market direction. That's why our topic today is investing with what? With macroeconomic data in any market what cycle, whether in a bull market, in a bear market. The importance of macroeconomic data is that macroeconomic data tells you, the economic condition of any domain or any economy, what is happening there. And this economic data give you an insight if the economy is heading in the right direction or is it heading in negative direction. Because it is this economic data tells you how healthy the economy is or what is happening at the domain. And when this number comes, it is the economic data that shape the sentiment and the kind of attitude, the behavior of what of those in that market. That's why you must understand those economic data that shape investors' sentiment. And one of them is what is inflation data, inflation report. Inflation report tells you what is happening in terms of price movement in that economy. When there's inflation, it means that price of goods in that environment is looking up. It tells you like what we are seeing in Nigeria during the weekend. During the weekend before the Saturday holiday, we saw our GDP, inflation figure for the month of May moving to another all-time high of 33.95% against the 33.69 in the month of April. I think that our on year-on-year basis, our inflation is hitting new roof. But for month on month, I think that it's also slowing down. So I think that we're looking at to see if in the next MPC meeting whether it will inform them to liberate on change or to do either 50 basis points or 25, depending on what on the committee then also what they are looking at. But the thing that give you this macroeconomic data that you know to look at is what one is as mentioned is a inflation report. Another one is a purchasing manager index, which it tells you in terms of economic activities, business activities in that domain on a monthly basis. What is happening? Is it for manufacturing sector, for service sector? It tells you the outcome of whether the rate of replenish their inventory. Because when there's demand, you can now go back like in an environment where there's high cost or low purchasing power, you might produce goods and that goods remaining in the shelf. You will not quickly go back to replenish to go and produce. But if your goods is going down, well, activities in that environment is increasing. That's why purchasing manager index tells you in terms of business activities, is it contracting or expanding? It is that will tell you. And anything that is above 50 basis points tells you that economy is business activity is up. Below it tells that it's already contracting. That for Nigeria, that's why I moved from 51 one point in April to in May to sorry in April to what 51 in May to 52 in May. Point for me is a good one for us that was still above 50. This I think that was to look at. Another one is very important is a retail sale report. But yes, most of the time we don't see much here, but in an advanced country like US, UK, and China, retail will tell you the activities of what price also. So what is the goods and services? What is the purchasing power of the people? Especially those stocks, those goods that have to do with what retail, where the demand is high often. Then another good one is a GDP. GDP tells you also what is happening in terms of what activities for either a period of a quarter, 90 days, 3 months. That GDP tells you, gross domestic product activities in that economy, how all the production and all for that economy, is it in an uptrend on a quarterly basis or even on a yearly basis? It tells you. That's why you must understand. And when it comes, it also gives you an insight which sectors have driven that GDP. Then whether activities in that sector is also improving. That's why when the GDP figure comes, you see that it takes down to this agricultural sector compared to this GDP, oil sector, manufacturing sector, financial sector. It tells you to know where also to look at. That is why you must understand all these data that shape investors' activities or what or sentiment or psychology at the time. The next one there is what unemployment report. Why in Nigeria you can call it a labor market report, but here in Nigeria it's unemployment report, or for you to see the number of people that are engaged and number of people that are engaged. It is when the number of people engaged is that you're able to see more purchasing power. But if people that are engaged are less and people that are unemployment, that it causes a lot of security challenges and all those stuff. For me, this is why you as an investor you must understand how to use all this word macroeconomic data to tell you and give you an insight where you should be putting your money, exactly to know what is happening. And that's why when you see this figure coming out, it changed the sentiment in the market. You see that in Japan, when they release their export report, you see, because they've seen that yes, it has improved because of the weaker currency that environment. You see what the market reacted to it. The market opened also today in green. So that also in Nigeria, we saw that our inflation, even when it has moved higher to a higher a new high, because we are seeing that on month-to-month basis, we are seeing moderating, lower, slowly, looking down, for which is good. But because of the harvest season, that's how far it's going to go. We look forward to see the June figure in July. That's I want to guide us to know exactly what to do. And also don't forget that also with all this in any economy, for you to really know what is happening, you look at what the inflation rate, the interest rate, and GDP. It tells you to know which stage of the economy at that particular time. Is the economy at the contraction stage? Are the economy at the early expansion, late expansion, and all mid expansion and late expansion? Then also we have a early contraction and late contraction. These are the 5 stages of economy. Is it in a recovery stage? Is it at you need to know all this so that you know exactly what to do as an investor or trader in the market, because it tells you that what is happening. So that's why I said in our market, despite all the what we call a unstable policy in Nigeria, even the grooming business environment, we see that yes, the result of company are coming. One can say that yes, they are strong. Numbers are coming powerfully, and our market remain one of the most profitable market in the world today. Why? Because of return this market, despite all this some sort of policy and all. It tells you that there's something driving our market because of what our stock is grossly undervalued, and only that consistent dividend payment in most of these companies has also supported investors' confidence. That's that you want to look at to see what to do as an investor at any given time. Once you're able to understand this, you know when to log in and when to also to go out. You must not trade all time, but if you are a trader, you know when to lay your down your nets to catch. If you're an investor, how to target what value in stocks and invest on time, and so that when that value starts unfolding, you're already in money. That is how to create wealth. When it comes to what equity investment, you must understand all this at any given time, so that exactly you understand what the market is saying and where the market is going. Yes, now we'll go back to our local market to see what is happening on NGS today, because that's why we're in this class, to see what is happening in our market at this hour. It's very, very important. We have gone through the global economy. We have talked on our macroeconomic data. Now, what is happening live on the market? Today it is very, very important. This is the first trading day for you. After 2 days holiday, you want to see our market. For me, it has opened on a positive note at this hour. Market has gone back to 100,000 mark again after market correction. It says the market has continue for almost we have seen a lot what we call a kind of seesaw movement, but that trend has continued to go in uptrend. That's why, as an investor or trader, you must understand which kind of stock are you playing and which kind of sector are you putting your money. That you understand the market you are playing, and also know when to kind of step into the water and also when to come out. You must understand all this. That's why when I say because you're a trader, you go to invest and go and sleep. No, you must understand the market. And for you to understand the market, you must go for information that also give you an idea on what to do at the right time for you to also to make money. That is how to go about this market. Like today now, our market has opened in the green. For me, it's a good one. This is the first trading day after the, like I said, after the holiday. Good that market open extending for almost a 3 consecutive days. The market have been in the green. No, some market close positive on Thursday and Friday, but for the last week where we had just 4 trading days, market was up for 3 days and down for just a day. This week now, was the first day was the market opening green. For me, it's a good one. And also, market is about to break out another strong support level, resistance level, which once you cross it, that will also put the market in another direction. But one good thing is that market has touched the 100,000 mark again. No, market have pulled back before now to almost a 97. Now back again. I think that momentum in the market is changing. Market psychology and at the same time market fundamental and dynamics are changing. And for good for us to know because we're already approaching the end of the first half of the year and also the end of the quarter. By next week, we'll be turning towards the end of the quarter. That tells you that the market is set, and end of the quarter come with what window dressing, and at the same time, end of the quarter also come with what Q2 number that will start in the market in the month of July. You must understand all this again so that it will go a long way to help you when you are making your investment decision. If you look at the chart today, you can see that this chart can see that it's making higher. You can see that this is a high movement. You can see the market is moving higher high here. After you have made a lower lows here, that is trying to make higher high now. Good for me is a good one. The market is looking up. But good thing is that look at the figure. Market is doing a 100,000 199.776. This is the point. This is the state of the market now. Market has gained 194.47 basic point, representing 0.2% as we speak. In all that, the market is also having a positive market breadth, having 18 gainers and 7 losers. Say that we're having more buyers in the market now than seller, and that's why I see the market is in the green. And if you look at the top gainers right away, because you have to know what are the ones that are leading the pack. If you look at the top gainers as we speak now, I think that Guinness Nigeria is leading with 10% gain, almost 6 naira, being 6 naira 25 kobo, followed by Champion Brewery, followed by 29 kobo, trading at 3 naira 24 kobo, followed by Honeywell. Honeywell is doing also 3 naira 45 kobo, up by 30 kobo, and also we're seeing Veterans Capital also up by almost 7 kobo, 9.5%. This is good, and also custodian investment also up by 8%, 10 naira 10 kobo. I see that these are also area to look at. When you see all these finance companies going up, it's for a purpose. You can see that there's potential in that sector. You also have to look at it. For me, it is the state of the market. Now, quickly look at the loser side. The loser side, we are seeing that Cavaton is leading that pack, followed by ABC Transport. Mansard is also there. Also, we can see that ICO Insurance and Fidelity. These are the ones at the loser side. But in terms of activities, in terms of volume, as we speak now, Veterans Capital is leading in terms of volume, traded 51.1 million shares as we speak, followed by ICO Insurance, 20.5 million shares traded so far in ICO, and Fidelity have traded 15.4 million shares at 9.95 kobo, and Universal Insurance have traded 10.3 million shares at 34 kobo, and UBA have traded 8.3 million shares at 22 naira 40 kobo. This is the state of the market in terms of market data. Yes, we'll now come back to look at the market. We're looking at our chart. Because our chart is very, very important for us to see. You can see that the chart is telling you that the market can see where the chart started all this week. You can see in January when the market was creating, market was galloping, you can see it up all this way. Then the market oscillated at this point, pull back, you can see that under the state of the market, no market in the world remain in up direction or in down direction. And the market oscillation or up and down movement creates the opportunity for you to buy low and sell high, which you also have at the back of your mind. Now I think the market trying to regain here, started coming down, side trend for here, go up, considering all the trend. But to speak, the market also kind of side trending, but an uptrend already. See, you can look from here, the market has started moving up. As we speak now, market have crossed the 100,000 mark as we speak. Let's wait to see what the market replaces. But good thing that we're seeing a positive momentum. But only that the volume so far this morning, you can see that volume is not much. You can see it here that volume is already. You can look at the volume chart here; it's already declining. You can see, but for me, all eyes on what on the last week of the month, and also of the quarter, and also for the half year, we will see activities of dressing by what by fund managers and other market players. You can see that market for me is, for the month of June is moving in up direction. Also ahead of what ahead of interim dividend that will come from the month of July, August, September, in the third quarter of the year. For me, investors should just relax and invest widely. Target those value stocks that are selling at a discount and also position at this time. That's the way to go, because especially those that are going to pay interim dividend, the banking stock and others, you have to pay those stocks ahead of what ahead of their interim dividend announcement. It's very, very important. Let's follow other indicators that we use to look at the market. Quickly, we will go to call up our money flow, call our MACD, and call our what our T line, which is our 8 days moving average exponential. We need to call now change it to 8 days. These are what we use to analyze the market. You can see here that we have the MACD here, we have the money flow here, the volume here, and we can see our price action or index action with as we speak now. You can see from here that with the line we are going to see, we tell that where the market is heading to. You can see already that our market is heading up. You can see the trend here. As I say, market is in the uptrend for 3 trading days. Now you can see that market is trending up above the T line. The T line is the blue line you are seeing. For me, it says that market is what is kind of at the markup phase as we speak now, and that is what we are seeing now. Also, if you look at your MACD is also is bullish. MACD is bullish as we speak now. And if you look at your money flow is already reading 88 as we speak on a day chart. You can see it here. For me, it's a good one for the market as we speak now. As I said, market is really strong. We must also keep watching the market that rebounded last week, and that trend is still on now. And you can see here now the money flow is already you can see it here. MACD here, you can see it here is bullish. But let's look at the other time frame. Let's look at 1 hour time frame to see what the market is doing. On 1 hour time frame, you can see here market is also trending up. You can see the green line, the blue indicate blue candlesticks going up here. The green ones you can see. And money flow on the 1 hour chart is also looking up. That's like it has come down, but now looking up on the 1 hour chart. And MACD is also about to go bullish. Then you can see it here on the 1 hour chart time frame. We can also look at other time frame like 2 hours time frame and 4 hours time frame. On 2 hour time frame will give us another insight. You can see 2 hour time frame now. The same trend that market is above the T line. And whenever the market is above the T line, I say that the market is strong. But when it's market below that, they say that momentum in the market is also equally weak. Money flow is reading 62, slightly looking down for money flow. For above 50, which is the average, for me it's a good one. MACD is also flat here on 2 hour chart. But quickly look at 4 hour chart so that we can look at other stocks before our time is spent. On a 4 hour chart now, you can see that on a 4 hour chart, you can see the trend that both 4 hours, a day chart, 1 hour, all of them are above the T line. You can see that here, you can see our money flow is almost it's 78, and you can see that MACD is also flat here. This for the index. But if you quickly look at those stocks that you see that they are making wave in the market. Let's start with this Veteran Capital to see what is happening there as a trader, to see this a company that do not pay dividend for the last financial year, but still can see that the stock is trailing on a daily basis. What is in for the stock? You need to also ask yourself, and how can you benefit from it as a trader or investor? These are the things that you should know at all times in the market. That you see opportunity, you see how far, what is trend, this opportunity, you need to understand. Let's quickly look at this stock now. Then you can see the Veteran Capital now. This is on a 4 hour chart. You can see the big candlestick here. This is a bullish candlestick that is trending up. It has moved above other. That means we are seeing a new trend now, a new price for the stock. You can see for 4 hours. Look at it's above other ones. Before, look at the highs. Yes, the highs here. When it gets here, come down again. But now you can see that with this one is trending up at 81 naira. Also, you can see that money flow is looking up on a forward start, and also MACD is bullish for the stock. For me, this is a good one for Veteran Capital. For those that are in that stock, as to just a side patient. Then quickly look at 1 hour chart for the same stock. I think 1 hour chart is still very, very sharp. You can see, let's for our analysis, let's look at a weekly chart for the stock to give us a more direction. On the weekly chart, you can see, like I said, let's take a weekly chart. You can see that this is the tops here now. Once you cross this 81, you can see now this tested it almost 82 here. But once you cross this one, now that will now define a new strength for the stock. You can see that building that one. 1, 2, 3. You can see that for the past 3 weeks, that the stock have been trending up from as low as what 50, since 54 kobo to now 81 kobo. This less than how many? Less than a month. That's more than almost 50% return. For me, it's a good one for investor. And also, you can see a good technical sign here. Look at what we are seeing here. It's saying that this stock is set to rally. Once the blue one cross the red one, it's an uptrend. Look at your histogram here. It's already accelerating up. For me, you can see it here. It's a good sign, and volume is not looking bad here. Still trading above the average traded volume on a weekly chart. That's why I say it's good to understand the market you are trading, because it gives you more insight. Another one can quickly look at again in that category, that let's look at what is also happening in custodian. Custodian also. Let's see exactly what is happening in custodian. The momentum we are seeing in custodian, is this sustainable? We need to also look at it. Let the chart tell us what is the momentum in that stock right away now. They now give us more insight to see if that momentum will be sustained. Once we identify it, it's good for us to go. Yes, this for on the 1 hour chart, you can see that it has gone up, but you can see that it's slowing down here. But if you look at this MACD here, it's a good sign that this stock has potential to go up. You can see that this is a 1 hour chart. You can see that the more is still low, below 20, but it's a sign. And when you see this, there is a sign of almost over sold region again. Like front start looking up again. You can see this like for me. At the price of 10 kobo, you have to also look at your position and see what you can do with that. Let's quickly look at the 4 hours and 2 hours start on this custodian investment, before we now call it a day. Custodian investment on the 2 hours start, you can see it just tested the T line. Once it crosses over that overall signal another strength for the stock. So that MACD is also looking down here. You can see that this is what we call a bearish MACD on the 2 hour start. For money flow, start looking up at the region that yes, there is slight jump for you to start looking at this stock to position. What's going to happen from here. You can see the sign we are seeing already on that stock. But finally, look at the 4 hour start for this custodian before we call it a day. For our time is far spent. Oh, already they are giving a sign. For 4 hour start, you can see that it's still below the T line. Once it crosses, that will confirm strength. But good thing that we are seeing a signal, but look at money flow is reaching almost 79 on a 4 hour start. But consider MACD is still very bearish. Looking at what MACD, you can see the histogram is another. But good thing that they're looking up from the length we are seeing here and this length, they are different. That means the stock trying to look that up again. And you can start with that thinking, for dividend income, trading dividend, this part of company are paying 3 dividend on the exchange. That means you need to start considering what to do. Once you cross the state line, that is a good sign for you to start positioning. If I tested that T line again, once you cross it off, that is the time to jump into the stock. On this note, I will say thank you for your time, and also for those that are taking advantage of the discount for the masterclass. I will say thank you for the masterclass. The discount window will close on Saturday, the 22nd. It will close on Saturday, so that if you want to take advantage of it between now and Saturday, take advantage of that. Both members of buy and sell signal and the Q&A, once it's closed, you start paying the 70,000 naira for the masterclass. But advantage of to take advantage of the discount, you need to ask between now and Saturday. On this note, I'll say see you on Friday if I'm available, but likely we'll also meet on Monday by God's grace. Yeah. On this note, I'll say thank you and see you there. Bye.